into the equipment now. Yes. Whew. I'm up. What was happening there? We don't know. Something. This looks a small overhang here. Definitely. Interesting. Oh, I forgot to record. Whew. The heat was somewhere there, around the corner, lower. I forgot to record because that bolt, and I have 1, 2, this short here. To then do a transition here. I see a vertical, some progression. Imagine that. Okay, so what do we have here? I was hunching this will be difficult. So far. Short update. I was somewhere there. This section here, it is relatively easy. Would have been great for you to see it, but it is what it is. I don't know how much I have, because I have a sun exactly in my face. What birds are that? Who knows? Whew. Okay. That of shadow. Just for a moment. Okay. These pegs here are easy. And now I have to transition. This is dumb and stupid. Out and then around the corner. Let's see what waits for us around the corner. I was somewhere there. I could not tight transition here. That called, which one? This one. And this left takes you to that bench there, to the probably panoramic view. Let's go and take a look, to then come and continue on the diagonal and then vertical up to have another to the left, which means I can only now show you that one is the panoramic view. It is an exit from the route. You go on the panoramic view, you have a book of the Via Ferrata there, and then you come back and continue. We'll see, step by step. Still zone 3. We are not yet in zone 4. Long this Via Ferrata, long. You don't want to know how long this Via Ferrata is. From here I cannot show it to you, but I've seen it. It is long. As I told you, you could not see what it was. There was below actually. Then another around the corner. It now goes on vertical like this. It goes up like this. It takes a turn right. Then we'll have something around the corner. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's quite long. Whew. This is long. Okay. Well, first because it is point of view from a helmet with a GoPro, which is a bit annoying. It is good, but if you have also other footage. Oh, why is it looking so bad? I don't know why. I'm hearing voices or dogs or something else. Slight overhang here. We have this hole there. It becomes easy. This is long. A bit of shadow. To this, I don't know, can you see them? These pegs here, they push you a bit on the back. It's not an overhang, well, slight, not difficult, but it is the most exposed. Look how it looks. Yes, it gets definitely scary. Before it, I was showing you the pegs slightly overhanging. I'm telling you that they're not necessarily difficult, but will get you mentally. Well, right after, let me see if it gets you mentally. It is also a bit hard, but will get you mentally. Right here requires oops. Okay. Hi. This is a video about what I call it the Via Ferrata of 2025. Now, there are many amazing Via Ferrata, and I love all of them. But at a point, any one of us has to choose one. For these circumstances, in this case scenario, my pick for the Via Ferrata of a year is Hans Kammerlander. Now, each Via Ferrata comes with its own peculiarities, and Hans Kammerlander is there in its own class. Usually the level E Via Ferrata are about pushing your buttons, provoking you, challenging you, making you to accept the challenge and get there to just prove that you can do it. Not Hans Kammerlander. In reality, when you stay and think, there is nothing exceptional. There is nothing to challenge you. Can you do it or not? Definitely you can do it. Hans Kammerlander, it is about the journey, not about the provocation. Schlossberg Via Ferrata, for example, a constant overhang, upper body challenge to the maximum. Musevo Via Ferrata, another level E, it keeps going on the vertical, and the vertical segments are the ones that challenge you, and they do it quite well. So, no, not Hans Kammerlander. Hans Kammerlander, it is about the journey. It keeps giving you challenges. You start and it is sharp, just to test you a bit, and then it gets even sharper, to then continuing to keep going. And it goes, it is long, it has 6 segments, and each one of them, it is long, and keeps going. And at the point you think, it's done. I deciphered how to go through Hans Kammerlander, and I will end up at the end of it satisfied somehow. No, not quite. Towards the end, Hans Kammerlander pushes your buttons back again. And this was, to me, unexpected. Wow, imagine that. It keeps going and it keeps introducing new elements that challenge you. Wow. The thing is, this Via Ferrata gets to you through its length and the constant pace, constantly introducing new elements, constantly challenging you. Summertime, you'll have a sun splashing. You'll see me suffering there on the wall. It is early mid-morning to late afternoon. It is there. You have to have enough water and expect the worst in terms of heat. No shadow, a couple of trees here and there, but really no shadow. So be prepared for that. Not that many vertical segments, but when they happen, you have to be ready for them. A couple of overhangs, again, not that many, but when they happen, you have to be able to go through them. The bridges, I will say easy except the last one. The last one, because, why is not easy? If you are short, I will say maybe below 167, something like that, maybe you'll get into trouble because you only have a lifeline and it is quite high. If you don't reach to that, you'll have to do it somehow. And that's pretty much all. It is a long Via Ferrata. I will interrupt you from time to time just to keep you company. And yes, an hour long, more than an hour. So hopefully you'll get up to the end of it and let me know what you think. Enjoy it. I eventually made it to Via Ferrata. I know it starts here. I don't know if it took me 30 minutes or less. No, 30 minutes or more. Either way, I will have to get ready. I do not have any equipment on me, thinking that I should give myself the space to easy approach. Nobody, nowhere. Not here, not at the car. That's okay. I'm used to being alone in these places. The only thing is, it is wild. It is wild, and I'm always getting activated. I know they don't have bears, but they have some, but not really. Still, I cannot control my fight or flight instinct. I'm hyper attentive to my surroundings. The start sounds easy, but we will see. I think this is the first time when you see me how I plug the improvised chest harness. The idea of it is to give me redundancy. Also, in case something happens, I lose my consciousness and fall upside down, not to slide outside the sitting harness. Unfortunately, this improvised chest harness doesn't keep me vertically head up in case of a fall. It doesn't work like that. The center of gravity is still at the belay loop level here. So it only has a limited function, nothing more. Good. You don't want to know what I did. Let's plug the sitting harness. It is a bit late, past 1 o'clock, which is not on my liking, but it is what it is. It would have been ideal to do it at 8 o'clock in the morning, actually. Not now. This is definitely not 8 o'clock. We have the sitting harness. Let's do the Via Ferrata set. I don't know if you can see it from there. Can you see it? I hope you do. I hope. Let's plug resting my Y shaped lanyard. It is interesting, this Via Ferrata. I don't know where the difficult segments are, we'll see. I don't know what elements it has. That we'll see as well. I know nothing about it other than that I wanted to climb it last year or 2 years ago. Don't remember when. But because we don't know what we will encounter on the route, I will plug the ferrata block as well, just in case. It is best to have it than to be sorry. Let's do it. Let's test equipment. Okay, I'm sitting into the equipment now. Yes, good. I'm checking everything was plugged properly. Let's sit in the resting system as well. I am now sitting in the resting system. I'm pleased. Good. I'm ready. Let's do this. What do we have here? We have an interesting vertical. Okay. I'm a bit tired or out of shape. 1/2. Let's hope water is enough. Let's hope. We'll see. The cable is thick. I've started from around the corner where is the ladder, then the short sharp vertical, then you come here, you take the left, and this is that, to then have this bridge here. Okay, we do the bridge, we go there. I don't know what it is after. I will keep you updated. Let's continue. I think I forgot to start the cameras, both of them, up and back. Well, the bridge. The bridge is there. My opinion, dumb and stupid. Yes. Come cross it, you'll see. It is okay. Leave it the way it is. Let's not speak about the bridge. I was there when I was recording at the bridge. Well, yes, at the bridge. I crossed the bridge. I came here. The start was interesting, intense. Not really hard, but not easy. I have now this climb here. Who knows what it is after. Let me start the cameras now. The sun splashes straight onto my back. It's heavy. The sun is heavy. I will survive, but not easy. The cable, I don't know what material is made of, thick, but also flexible. It's not as stiff as other cables. Except the start, so far, is more about going through a motion, which is okay. Not all Via Ferrata have to be extreme or intense. This is extreme because of a E segment. I see it going high up there. Interesting, interesting. At least interesting. When I lose it, it goes there. Okay. Interesting. We'll see. We will see. Oh, shade, shade, shade. Shade is good. I'm not saying anything. I'm thinking, but not saying anything. It is hot, definitely. My cables are loose. I was thinking maybe they got loose because of a heat. It can be. They say we have 6 segments, 6 lengths. We are still at number 1. So, is it that long? Yeah, it appears. What was happening there? We don't know. Something. This looks a small overhang here, definitely. Okay. This is an overhang. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I forgot to record. Whew. The heat is the one definitely getting to me. I was somewhere there around the corner lower. I forgot to record because I kept coming easy to then get to this overhang here. It starts from there. It starts from there, that bolt, and I have 1, 2, this short here, to then do a transition here. I see a vertical coming here. I presume it is hard. We'll see. I presume it is hard. Let's see. Let's continue. Number 2, finally. Some progression. Imagine that. Okay. So, what do we have here? Vertical. Okay. Hop. I was sliding, which is not fun at all. Come on. I was hunching. This will be difficult. And it is. It was difficult so far. remember the vertical. This one here, extremely difficult. It wasn't easy. Now I see another one following. It appears a tad easier, but we'll see. This one here, extremely difficult. Okay, let's do it. That one wasn't easy. Let's see this one. The wall. Okay, update. You remember the first vertical was there hidden, then followed this one. I was saying it appears easier. Up to this is the last bolt, before last. Up to that bolt it was easy because I could use the rock to the left, but then these two segments here, these two segments were difficult. I don't know what I have. I have this going to the ladder there. Yes. Let's see. My camera 360 stopped. Maybe it overheated. It's extremely hot. Short update. somewhere there. This section here, it is relatively easy. We have a bench here to then follow this ladder. The 360 camera is overheating, keeps stopping. This is one problem. The second, the climbing mount, the bolts are loose yet again. I risk losing camera altogether because this ladder here is the way it is. I took it down, which is a bummer because it would have been great for you to see it, but it is what it is. What a journey. Thank you for sticking with me. You made it so far. It is 26 minutes into the video and you are still here, which thank you. It means a lot. I still feel the pain to the day. It is now a couple of months since I climbed Hans Kammerlander Via Ferrata. To me, it is the Via Ferrata of 2025. It's not easy. It is a level E, an easy level E Via Ferrata. So I'm nudging you to go climb it because it is just amazing. But it is a level E, so you have to have a bit of experience. Otherwise, train for that. I will say it is one of the good ones. It is recently built and it really has a lot of good elements that any one of you should aim to try and see how to solve them. Here we are at the ladder. Unfortunately, the Insta360 X3 360 camera overheated twice on the last segment. It stopped. Hence, I had to shut it down and pack it into the backpack. Unfortunately, also I had issues with the waist strap. The bolts got loose. I already lost the camera on Schlossberg Via Ferrata during this trip, and then almost lost it on I don't remember, a couple of times. Actually, I contacted the Insta360 people. They've tried to be as helpful as they could, but unfortunately that waist strap is a faulty product. Hence, they released the updated version of it, which I just bought, and I'll get to try going forward, and I'm looking forward to that. So yes, what a journey, Hans Kammerlander. Actually, I'm thinking to try it winter time to see how it goes. I will definitely scout the area to see if possible. If possible, I will do it. If not, well, at least I've tried. We'll see about that. Wow, this is the footage so far. Going forward, I only have DJI Action 4 and like the summaries I was making, and then the GoPro 11, 12 I think I was using with the wide angle lens mode, whatever is the wide angle mode lens, whatever is the name of that. Let's see how it goes. Thank you for staying so far. Yes, interesting adventure. Hans Kammerlander, definitely an interesting Via Ferrata to go try and climb. Hopefully you like this video because I'm putting a lot of effort and passion. It is a lot of passion, a lot of it. I'm testing this Zoom recorder. I think it is the H2 Essential, the name of it. Yes, it is here on the back. The H2 Essential. It is my latest acquisition, actually. The Insta360 Link 2 webcam. I'm recording with it now just to fool around. I can use a better camera, but why not? It is a 4K camera, so let's make use of it. Thank you. Let's continue. What an adventure. Look at my face. It was a journey. You'll see. It is coming on the channel. What a journey. Yes. What a journey. And by the way, what a journey I have ahead of me now. I don't think I'll post it on the channel, but who knows? Maybe yes. Maybe yes. We'll see. The sun is a bit annoying. Because, well, it makes everything way harder. I hope to have enough water with me, I hope. I don't know how much I have, because I have a sun exactly in my face. What birds are that? Who knows? Look, nice. Oh, I have to change. Sorry. 1, 2 more. Okay. Whew. Ooh, if it would have been like this the whole time, what a spectacle. Way easier to climb in the shadow. Okay. Imagine that. Whew. Okay. This is difficult. Is it? I don't know if it is it, if it is or not. I don't know, but I also don't wanna find out. What the fuck? Via Ferrata block doesn't work here because the cable is too thick. Fuck shit. The ladder is below me somewhere there. I don't know if you can see it. The exit from the ladder coming through there, it is difficult. Definitely not easy. So get ready. We are still at zone number 2. There are 6 in total, which is bad. I'm slow. Let's continue. Because it is in the shadow here, I will also update you. I was around the corner there, not knowing what follows. Well, this follows here. Not that difficult. Not that difficult. Not easy, but not that difficult. Follows now this ascent up to there, where we'll take the right around the corner, well, the left around the corner. It appears fairly easy. With pegged rungs, easy. I'm staying here because I have a touch of shadow. Just for a moment. Okay. These pegs here are easy. And now I have to transition. This is done and stupid. The need to transition there takes away your force, because otherwise you can just get out of there. Without wasting too much energy. I've reached the left around the corner. I was somewhere down. I came up with rungs and pegs like this. There is a go up and then you take the right. That right there requires an anchor point transition. You have to go quite above the anchor and then hold yourself to do the transition. This is what exhausts you. Otherwise it's easy, but because you have to do that, it takes away your energy. Ideally, if you can, make the anchor point transition as fast as possible. I now entered into the zone number 3. I see it goes, so I'm here, I took a left around the corner, it goes up, down, in, out, and then around the corner. Let's see what waits for us around the corner. I was somewhere there. I could not see what comes around the corner. I see in, out, then we go up, and then another around the corner. I see there a platform. Probably we are going there. Let's go there. I was there, anticipating this, going in, going out, coming up. A tight transition here at that bolt. Which one? This one, that one. We still have a lot to go. I don't know how difficult it is going forward, but I will let you know, of course. I have left and the right here. This is the right, this is the left. I presume this left takes you to that bench there, to the probably panoramic view. Let's go and take a look, to then come and continue. Yes, this is a resting point with a panoramic view. The only issue here is the book over Via Ferrata. Interesting one, I like it. The only problem is the sun is there, hitting, splashing hard. Let's see the panoramic view together. Not bad. Not bad. Good. I will descend back to the intersection and then take that way up. I'm still in section number 3, in zone number 3. 3 more to go. When I move in zone 4, I get better with water. When I move in zone 5, I can drink more water. Now only a sip of water, which is already too much because I'm taking a sip often. Let's continue. I see I have here sharp to the left, then I go on the diagonal and then vertical up to have another to the left, which means I can only now show you that one is the panoramic view. It is an exit from the route. You go on the panoramic view, you have a book over Via Ferrata there, then you come back and continue. I was last time recording there at the intersection, wondering what's happening to the left. I've been to the left, it is the panoramic view, to then come back, climb here, extremely easy. Now go there. I think it is easy as well. From what I see with the rungs, with the pegs, it is easy. Let's see what we have around the corner. Around the corner is there. We'll see, step by step. Still zone 3. We are not yet in zone 4. Long this Via Ferrata, long. You don't want to know how long this Via Ferrata is. From here I cannot show it to you, but I've seen it. It goes, it is long. Here is around the corner, as I told you. You could not see what it was. There was below actually. Then another around the corner. It now goes on vertical like this. It goes up like this. It takes a turn right, then we'll have something around the corner. But you see, we have there some cable going in that direction. Then I see up something, and then I see like a bridge there. I don't know if you can see it from here. It's quite long. Whew. This is long. Okay, we continue. Short break. This video, it is long to edit. I'm only putting the summaries. No point to bother you with the climb. Well, first because it is point of view from the helmet with a GoPro, which is a bit annoying. It is good, but if you have also our footage. Oh, why is it looking so bad? I don't know why. Yes, first of all, because of that, then the complexity, the difficulty of the elements is not who knows what. You just go through the journey. Yes, you get tired, but there is nothing that difficult. The moment something interesting or difficult happens, I will definitely include it into the cuts. Yes, thank you for. If you made it so far, thank you. It is impressive. You are amazing. Yes. Oh, zone 4. Yay! Okay. And now I'm hearing voices or dogs or something else. Slight overhang here. But because we have this hole there, it becomes easy. This is long. This is a very long Via Ferrata. A bit of shadow. Because of it, I'm updating you. Around the corner here, I came like this now. Around the corner was a diagonal up, which pushed me a bit outside the wall. You have rungs, pegs, but they are too close to the safety steel cable. Because of that, it puts pressure on the upper body, which is not good. It wasn't that difficult, but not comfortable. I see now it keeps going. As I told you, I have an around the corner there. I don't know what is there, but we'll see together. A bit of shadow. I will stay here for a moment. Just a moment. Interesting. it is pushing me a bit out. Let's see. Because I have pegs, it should be easy, but the pegs are too high as usual. And this makes me put stress on the arms, which I don't like. This was interesting. I've completed the sections up to around the corner. Towards the end it was pushing me a bit outside the wall, but that's okay. We have plus minus the same elements now. We have to keep going up to there around the corner. So we go here like this, then we go up, down, up again, up, and then around the corner. No, around the corner, but then up there, up, and then we go up there, like the bridge there. Interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting. It's not necessarily difficult, but the way it pushes you, the length of it, yes, puts psychological pressure on you. This makes me happy. Can I get there? Oh, good. I'm tired. Oh, the bridge is interesting. How the fuck do I cross that bridge? Good. We'll see. Let me get there. We will see. Oh, oops. My knee. Why is it hurting? Knee, you are not allowed to inflict pain. I got lazy. Now I'm complaining. Okay, this is the most aerial exposed section so far. Of course I don't like it. It's not difficult, let's be clear about it, but it is exposed. I pee my pants. I don't know if you can see it below me are these pegs. This is the most exposed section so far. Not necessarily difficult, but psychologically you'll be there. You'll see when you'll get to this. I don't know, can you see them? These pegs here. They push you a bit on the back. It's not an overhang, well, slight overhang, not difficult, but it is the most exposed. Look how it looks. Yes, it gets to your head, definitely. This announce is difficult. What the fuck? Okay, let's go. This section I just climbed, it is definitely scary. Before it, I was showing you the pegs slightly overhanging. Now telling you that they're not necessarily difficult, but will get you mentally. Well, right after, let me see if I can. Right after comes this diagonal, getting you here to this, whatever these are, right? Well, that diagonal, it gets you mentally. It is also a bit hard, but will get you mentally. Now, let's see how I figure out this section. Oops, sorry. What's happening here? Well, this is fucked up. Definitely a lot of arm strength here requires. Oops. Okay. This is fucked up. I exited. Good. I don't need the resting, so that's okay. I'm here at the bridge. Right before the bridge, you see that it comes from there, from around the corner. In there we have that suspended section with the wood. What was that? Yes. I will say that section is as difficult as your height. If you have 176 as I am, it will be straightforward, easy. But if you are taller, it probably becomes a bit more difficult. If you are too short, yet again, you stay suspended. The bridge, I thought this is a different design, but no, it's this one here. It's okay. This is easy to cross. I see it keeps going up there, and who knows, probably by exit. I don't know what section are we. It doesn't say accedere una volta. I don't know, it's instructions for the bridge. It doesn't say the section. We'll see. Nothing to report so far. The bridge is there. I was left without battery. I had somewhere here a vertical slight overhang, precisely there. The battery of the GoPro ran out. I see it goes now up here. It is a zigzag. I will soon update you. Soon. Not difficult. It is only the fact that you have to do it. By the way, by now I'm in zone 6. Right after the bridge, I've seen a panel saying zone 6, which means we are close to the end. We continue. The bridge was around the corner. I kept coming. I recorded when I was still around the corner, and I came through here. Now I see we have this diagonal, vertical, when it goes to the left, and then look, another bridge to cross. Interesting. I wasn't expecting this bridge. Interesting to solve. I'm curious now. Let's get there. Panels here are smart. Very smart. In case something happens to you, you can say, I'm in zone 6. That one is the emergency number. Yes, you should have said also A, B, C, D, A, F and so forth to help them know exactly where this is, but that's okay. What the fuck? Really? Come on, guys. This doesn't finish. Difficult section after difficult section. Come on, guys. It gets to you psychologically. This is only exposed, nothing more. Wow. Yes, imagine it. What the fuck of a bridge is this? Guys. I'm at the bridge. What a mother of God of a bridge is this one? Look here. Interesting bridge to cross. By the way, look at this section here. You can see it, the cable. That one was exposed as well. Imagine that. But this bridge here, what? Let's see. Let's see. I don't think so. of a bridge is this? This here is to be dragged. This is not good. Okay. What the marvel of a bridge this is? What can I say? This is a strange bridge. It is quite stable from what I see, which makes it easier. I cannot use the resting system as I will usually do, but if you are shorter than 170, I don't know what to say. This is difficult here. Yes, it was stable. That's definitely a plus. Come on, guys. Really? Short assessment video. I've crossed the bridge. The lifeline is way too high to be able to use my resting system, so I only gone with Via Ferrata set. But I think if you are shorter than 170, 165, you have a problem. 165, it is already low. I don't know what to say. Maybe they measured and a 165 person can do it. Maybe. But you have to be fairly tall. Otherwise, you'll be into trouble. Follows this section here. I don't know if this vertical here is the exit. Maybe. Let's see.